I'm Brooke.
And I'm Lucy, and we're the mums in the boat.
We're back from Paris, where we won gold in the women's double scull.
In partnership with Schicks Civil Construction, we're going to talk about what it is like to balance sport, work, and anything life throws at you.
We're revisiting our interviews from the amazing Schicks staff, where we learnt about their journeys to find the fun in work, family, and life.
Come with us. Here we are at Schicks Civil Construction. Let's go inside and let's go meet some of their amazing women.
For us who aren't as familiar with the civil industry, could you just explain a little bit about what specifically you do surveying?
So pretty much when you build something, you need to know where it's going to be built and to what height. So a surveyor helps to make sure something's built in the right spot and built to the right height.
I mean, great to put in simple terms for us, because all we do is sit down in a boat and go backwards.
So what did you have to do to get into this role?
So my journey's probably a little bit different. I studied civil engineering at Wintech for 3 years. Came to Schicks and was working as a site engineer, then moved into contract managing for a year. Didn't really like it. Talked to manager about it and stuff, and I was always interested in surveying. Been doing that ever since. So really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So you changed tack.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Were there any sort of challenges for you entering a male-dominated industry?
Yes and no. The way I see it, work is work. You just kind of put your head down, do your best, prove to people how good or not good you are anyway. So like you kind of build your reputation.
Do you think the men at Schicks have helped you?
I think the ones for me, especially in surveying, my old manager had real good technical knowledge and loved to talk about it. And so it was so good always discussing that, and it was because it was kind of played to what I liked.
Do you see yourself as a role model now?
Never really thought about it much until this last summer when there was 2 interns that came into survey. Yeah, the one that I had was a girl. I found myself giving her advice from my own journey and stuff, and that was probably the first time that I'd actually seen it in that way before.
Mm-hmm. As a female, you have any strengths that add to the role?
Yeah, I reckon in general females are usually a lot calmer. Even not just necessarily myself, but just the presence of a female makes the atmosphere just a little bit different. Yeah, it was something I was told. I worked at Fulton Hogan, I worked in a quarry for a little bit. And at the start, like lots of guys were just, oh my God, I've never ever worked with a female before. But I would just get in the loader with them and they'd teach me how to drive the dump trucks and stuff. And then, the manager was just, man, Monique, the atmosphere changes a lot when you're here, just a bit more leveled out. Yeah.
Especially because they know you can drive a digger.
Yeah, well, they were the ones showing me how to drive it and pushing me to drive the digger and stuff. So yeah, that was good.
We've both got young kids who quite like the little yellow digger book, so
yeah.
Maybe I'm a little bit hung up on the digger stuff.
That's about as much as we know about diggers.
I could recite you the book if you need.
Come to site, we'll chuck you in a digger.
That's why we've just been interested in asking you questions. Yes. We know that we're coming up to this point where we're going to have to transition out of sport and something that has been so normal for us for such a long time into something that's exciting but so different.
Yeah.
It sounds like you've got a really cool team here. Everyone's helping each other learn and, wanting to get the best out of each other. Is that what you find?
Yeah. Surveys quite, you got to meet a standard, because if you set out something wrong or do something like it's going to be built wrong, and then that's kind of on you. So you've got to be meticulous and stuff. So there's always that standard you kind of got to uphold, but it's jointly, the team's got to uphold that standard kind of and meet it. It's get one of them come to your site and they'll be like, what's this? Like, what have you done there? And I'll be, oh, I did not see that.
We're the same down the lake with rowing. If someone hasn't wiped the mat, you just quickly tell them, and the standards kept pretty high. They're each one of us holding each other accountable, and sort of same as you're working towards a goal to build site, and we're the same, that we're working towards winning medals. So everyone again is holding each other accountable to do that and pushing the standard higher and higher so that everyone can achieve what they want to achieve. So that's quite a cool comparison that we have together.
How big is your team?
Currently I think we've got 5 surveys. Yeah.
So you're all working together as a 5?
Well, most of us are at the point where we've kind of got our own sites that we look after. So if a new site comes up, we just, you can be in charge of it. And then these big set out jobs or whatever, we'll grab like one or two of us. Or if we're bored of your own sites, you can usually go tag along with someone else onto their site, see what they're doing.
Just to give me a little bit more of an understanding about what your day would look like, can you talk me through your morning this morning?
So this morning I actually got up to help one of the locals milk cows because they were herd testing. Pretty much got home, quickly got changed and stuff, and then came here to work, start my day, my actual job.
Sleep in tomorrow?
Actually, at the moment I've been going to the gym before work, so it's a little bit early.
We don't have to go to the gym before work.
Wrestling kids though.
Yeah. So how do you guys do that pretty much as your full-time job?
There's such joy for me in improvement, and I think having such a big overarching goal just keeps me so motivated to get down there every morning, because every morning there's something new to target. So yeah, every day feels different, even though every day we're doing exactly the same thing. We also don't actually spend that much time in the gym. We're on the water every day, and then 3 times a week we're in the gym.
What are your favourite gym exercises?
At the moment, getting into deadlifting.
What are you deadlifting at the moment?
I got up to 100 the other day. Yeah. What do you guys deadlift? Quite a lot.
99.
I'm not great at a deadlift. I could do 100.
What's your on-water training involved then? And like how long for? And
So on water we would roughly do about an hour and a half to 2 hours most mornings. Strength endurance athletes. So we build our base by doing a lot of endurance work, and then it sort of shortens, our sessions shorten as the intensity ramps up. So then this morning, for example, we did this threshold session where we're getting to must be about 80% of our max heart rates. Then next you go to your anaerobic work where you're doing shorter, sharper pieces just before racing.
yeah.
So it's always, Lucy said, it's a variety. We row every morning, but that looks completely different, depending on what part of the season we're in.
And that's a wrap from the Golden Mums in the Boat. We look forward to working with Schicks Civil Construction. We're going to bring you more stories about how women are standing out in the civil industry. Schick, yeah?